well. Today we're going to check out the Shark AI Ultra. This is the first testing, first impressions type video. And we're going to see how well it cleans on carpet, hard floor surfaces, and then also see if this clean edge is actually a gimmick or if it actually does a good job. This does also have a side brush. So the side brush on previous Shark robot vacuums are really not very good on cleaning edges. So we'll see in this test if it really makes a difference or if it's just another gimmick that some of these companies throw on these robots to make you think it works and makes you buy it ultimately. So this one does, as you can see, have the self-empty bin, which I think is a must. It has LiDAR, which once again I think is a must. So I'm gonna, since this is just the first impressions video, I'm just gonna have it clean a couple of small areas and we'll see how well it does. Then I'll do a full review later and tell you a lot more about it. We'll go over the app more and much more in detail in the next video. So if you're interested in that, please do me that favor, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. So here's the little carpeted room we're gonna clean. Put down some Fruity Pebbles, as I always do, just to see how well it cleans, and it's just easier to see on camera for you guys. As well as a hard floor, throwing down some Fruity Pebbles. Not too many. I'll do more when I do my testing and the final review. And then I put quite a bit though on the edges, just to see if that side edge clean actually makes a difference. They say it's supposed to be a lot better for corners too, which most robot vacuums, especially round ones, will not be able to get in that corner at all. But if this thing blows a good amount of air as it's turning around the corner, it should blow out all those Fruity Pebbles out of there and kind of more in its path. So this should be a pretty quick test. I think it's gonna do fine. But that's why we do it. You never know until you do it. All right, let's go ahead and send it out. We're just gonna do normal suction mode. And let's see how well it does. Alright guys, I'm not sure why it decided to clean this way rather than this way. You would think a smart robot, you know, knows the layout of the room because it already made a map. So you would think it would automatically know to go the long way to save time and do a better job cleaning. So obviously with it going this way, this border test is just not going to work good unless when it's done, it goes around and does a border cleanup at the very end of the testing, which it might. I'll show you guys if it does. But while it's doing this, you can see it did a very, very good job on the carpet in here. I actually don't see any Fruity Pebbles whatsoever. So as expected, almost all robot vacuums actually do quite well on the carpet. So expected that, but good to see that it did well. So far it's actually doing decent on the hard floor as well. So you can see there's a couple of Fruity Pebbles there, but nothing major. Almost all robot vacuums at least flick around a couple. Well, once again, as you see, with it going this way, instead of long ways, it's kind of flicking the Fruity Pebbles that are against the wall out into the middle, as you can see a few of them right there. Let's let this guy finish up. We'll see if it does a perimeter clean at the end, which I believe it will. We'll find out. And I put my hand up to the side of the robot to see if that little blowhole is doing anything, and I really cannot feel anything coming out of it. So I don't know if there's a sensor that it knows it's against the wall and it'll kind of make it blow harder. But we'll find out when it gets to it finally. As you can see, that little blowhole turned right by the corner and did absolutely nothing. So we'll see if it goes and does a perimeter, because it has yet to do a perimeter clean. And that's something most other LiDAR-based robot vacuums do first. This guy just runs out and starts cleaning without even doing a perimeter. So once again though, I'm pretty sure once it realizes it's done with this floor plan, then it does the perimeter. Which to me kind of seems backwards, because if there is a lot of debris like this, and it does go by and flick it out kind of more to the open, it's already cleaned out here, so all it's really doing is flicking out debris. So I think they're doing it wrong here. It should be first, like all the Roborox and all the other Ecovacs, basically every other LiDAR-based robot vacuum out there. Alright guys, very interesting. I did not expect that. Well, I did expect it to do the perimeter clean after seeing that it didn't do it first. There's a little light on the side that shows that it's blowing out air on the side. So let's see if that actually looks like it's working. The real test is going to be that corner right over there. So will this be a gimmick, or is this something that Shark is pretty dang smart about? Because if it works, it could be a game changer for this type of cleaner. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be enough air to blow out that corner, but we'll find out. You can actually slightly hear it as an increased, kind of like a blow. I hope it does well. So I can figure out how to get off this net. Alright, here we go guys. Come on, Shark, do a good job. Okay, well, it kind of worked. It definitely moved a little bit, but you could hear it increase the suction. It kind of did it twice as well too, because it recognized that it was a corner. That's actually working. Okay. I'm actually somewhat impressed. It actually works. But once again, now you have debris that was in the corners and baseboard now flicked out into the room where it already cleaned. So I don't know why they did that backwards. That was not very smart of them. Now you can see a few Fruity Pebbles, but I didn't realize I had a couple of, I guess there's a couple of spider webs here. But as you can see, it's on the web, so it would have flicked those ones out too. So I'd say it works, but Shark, guys, why are you doing it second? Really makes no sense to me at all. Look at all that debris now. That if it did this first, it would have easily gotten this up, because minus what this is, the job actually looks pretty dang good. I would give this a really good pass if it did that first. So I'm sure that's something they could do easily in a software update. Hopefully they watch this video. I really do think they've seen some of my previous ones, and have addressed some of the issues that I've been complaining about and other YouTubers. So if you guys are seeing the shark, send it out first to do a perimeter clean like every other lighter-based robot does, and all this mess would have been cleaned up with no issue. So, all right, well, it is done. We'll go ahead and wait for it to go in and self-empty. We'll see how loud it is, and then we'll check out if it got all the debris out of the dirt bin. And once again, in my next video will be the full review, and I'll do much more in-depth testing with the pickup ability on carpet and hard floors, as well as let it run against the borders again and all that fun stuff. I even put down different types of debris along the baseboards, like the cereal, maybe some flour, and stuff like that. I will say, I do think the roller bar is not as loud as the previous one, so that's a step in the right direction. Alright, see how loud this is, and then we'll check out the dirt bin. If it can figure out how to back up. Do you need help, Mr. Sharky? You got it? You got it? Come on. Yeah. I will say that self-empty bin is actually pretty quiet, which I can appreciate. There's a couple of them that I have, especially the iRobot J7 Plus. That one is extremely loud. Let's pull this out, check out the dirt bin, and then we'll pretty much wrap up this video. You can probably tell by shaking it.
Please check my dust bin. Error number 9.
Feels empty. Yeah, there you go, guys. Couple, oh, never mind, I thought those were pieces, but it's not. Yeah, not bad at all. Shark. Did you guys just make a better robot vacuum? I'm kind of thinking so. That edge clean actually did a great job there. What did you guys think? Remember, a couple of the pieces that it didn't move is because I had those little webs in there and I didn't realize that. Alright guys, so that's the first impressions video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, because like I said, I'm doing a full review. And if you guys tell me what you want to see, I'll add that in the full review. It's going to go over the app, the map. It's ultra clean. We'll do a lot more with the side blower cleany thingy. And we'll even do some self-empty bin test in that video. So definitely let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in the next video, and I'll make that happen. And if you're new, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and I would love for you to join this channel. I've reviewed well over 50 robot vacuums, so I feel like I know what's good and what's not. So please ask any questions you want. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one.